Hello, today we're looking at one of the latest additions to Sony Ericsson's Xperia range, the flagship Xperia Arc Android smartphone. This handset comes fully kitted out with a host of features including a 4.2-inch LED backlit display, an 8-megapixel camera, a 1GHz Scorpion CPU, and the latest update of Android, Gingerbread 2.3. The handset itself looks very sleek and sophisticated, with a blend of chrome and black plastics that curve inwards along the phone's back to just 8.7mm, giving it a distinctive profile that looks gorgeous. Aesthetics are one of the Arc's strongest suits, with a premium feel and finish fitting of a flagship phone. The front of the handset is comprised of the display, the home, back, and menu buttons similarly found on last year's X10, a proximity sensor, and the earpiece. The left side is clean and clear save for the 3.5mm standard audio jack, and on the right side sits the status LED and micro USB port, followed by a small volume rocker and the tiny camera button. The Arc also comes with a covered mini HDMI port on the top, alongside the power key, but depending on where you live there's no HDMI cable out of the box, so you'll need to pick one up to utilise this handy feature. The back of the phone continues the clean design trend, with the speaker grille and the 8-meg camera, situated somewhat awkwardly close to the top of the phone's back, meaning that fingers are likely to be obscuring shots whilst you get used to the design. Sony Ericsson have given the Arc a 4.2-inch reality display. This capacitive touchscreen supports 16 million colours, outputs at FWVGA resolution, 480 by 854 pixels, and to make the most of the tech on offer, the Arc also totes a mobile variant of Sony's Bravia engine, designed to boost contrast and sharpness when viewing images or watching videos, and best of all, it actually works. The main weakness with the display being the colour and brightness degradation at different viewing angles. When using the Arc, you'll also notice that with the arrival of Gingerbread, Sony Ericsson have dropped the Mediascape UI, but kept Timescape, allowing you to see an aggregated view of all of your communications from texts, emails, and social networking, partly as a means of distinguishing their handsets in a competitive Android world. Moving between applications, making folders and shortcuts on one of the 5 home screens, perusing the media gallery, and browsing the web are all responsive and quick experiences, partly thanks to the Arc's 1GHz Scorpion processor, and more intensive applications, such as games, are also backed up by the addition of a dedicated Adreno 205 GPU, along with the Qualcomm MSM8255 Snapdragon chipset. The 8-megapixel camera is another one of the Arc's stronger features. Even though the shutter key could be a little more prominent, and the lens is oddly placed, the camera system itself takes great shots, and comes complete with a single LED flash and an X-R backlit sensor, which, although not providing quite the dramatic assistance that it promises, does still improve low-light performance. The Arc can also film in 720p at a solid 30 frames a second with continuous autofocus, and provides a stable handheld shot, although the camera is guilty of over-sharpening footage, an issue that could be ironed out with an update. It's clear to see that Sony Ericsson are keen to make up for lost time, and the Arc aims to paint a bright future for 2011. Even though the lack of dual-core might make it age a little faster than some handsets, it's still a beautiful, powerful design that offers a solid smartphone experience with capable imaging abilities, and it certainly provides an enjoyable user experience. You've been watching the Sony Ericsson Xperia Arc on GSM Arena.